reproductive health and population.
Reproductive health, as I've said many times, we are against all forms of abortion because abortion is murder per se, but we are for sound family planning and responsible parenthood program. Ngayon, dahil controversial bill na yan at hindi nakapasa, no, immediately upon the assumption of office, if ever elected, we will order the immediate comprehensive review of this controversial bill. Yung isa naman, yung population. We believe na kung ma-resolve natin itong poverty issue, once we succeed in transforming our economy as a robust economy that can provide jobs and income to our people, that is the answer to anti-poverty, to poverty alleviation issue.
So you'd be in favor of government funding for artificial contraceptives, condoms, pills, IUD?
As of now, our stand is that we want to respect the freedom of the married couple. We cannot just be reckless in allowing spending public funds, especially for this contraceptives to especially to young people. No? We respect the sacredness of the family.
Charter change?
Charter change. We are envisioning to really support the need for charter change in the middle, probably by 2013 election. But this will be absolutely for Constitutional Convention.
Insurgency at national security?
We will challenge now the leftist rebels, the rightist rebels, and the Muslim rebels. Show now your patriotism to your country. Show your love to this country. Submit to this particular commission all your legitimate demands minus illegitimate demands. And I can guarantee you 101% support of Bangon Pilipinas administration. But if there are some groups who are stubborn, and trying to insist in demanding illegitimate demands, whimsical and capricious, inimical to the national interest of the country, I'm sorry, this government cannot be blackmailed, corrupted, nor be threatened, if necessary, after exhausting all peaceful means, ready to declare war against anyone. This is our stand.
Brother Eddie, pagawin na bigyan ng pagkakataon na maupo sa Malacanang, ano ang una na problemang i-resolve niyo po?
Ang unang-unang i-resolve ay yung aming pagtatayo ng tinatawag na moral leadership sa lahat ng opisina at through transparency of all transactions ng government. We will immediately certify to Congress the immediate approval of Freedom to Information Act so that any ordinary citizen can get all kinds of documents concerning any public transaction, even the assets and liabilities of all government officials and even employees, in order to close the temptation for corruption.
Okay. Kayo po ba'y naniniwala na dapat pagpalawig o pahabaan ng termino ng isang presidente?
Tama na sa akin yung 6 years term. Basta importante, ma-overhaul lang yung electoral process. Ang masama yung electoral process ay nagagamit ng mga abusadong politiko at saka ng military, police, ano? Kapag na-overhaul yon at na-democratize natin ang electoral system na kahit mahirap, basta qualified, ay pwedeng mahalal.
Pero sa plataforma niyo po, nakalagay na yung programa ninyo maaring ma-implement sa loob ng 24 na taon. Ano po, may pahiwatig po ba yun na tatakbo kayong muli o kung sakaling kayo pala rin, kayo pa rin ang Pangulo?
Hindi, yung aming short and medium range. Yung medium range hanggang sa 24 years.
Alright.
We want to be realistic that we cannot transform the Philippine nation within 6 years. We want just to lay down the foundation. Parang pagkatayo ng mataas na high-rise building, matagal yung foundation. Pero pagkatayo na yung foundation ng great nation, politically, economically, socially, morally, mabilis lang itaas ang building, ano?
Pero hindi ibig sabihin kayo pa rin ang magiging Pangulo.
Hindi, pahiram ko lang yung 6 years ko nga eh. Dahil pagkatapos nito, pupunta ako sa aking first love eh. Hindi ko lang matiis na ganito na lang tayo. In our generation, wala tayong ginawa.
Apo.
Brother Eddie, isa sa mungkahin nyo rin, nakita namin yung palakasin yung ombudsman, no? Gawin silang parang anti-corruption czar. Wala ba silang silbi ngayon?
Alam mo, history reveals, I'm sorry to say, ang ombudsman, ayokong saktan ng sino man, no? Inutil ang ombudsman. Kasi hawak sa leeg ng appointing power. part of our plan is to make ombudsman as an elective office. Para beholden lang ang ombudsman sa taong bayan.
Brother Eddie, ano masasabi niyo sa assessment po ng Institute of Political and Electoral Reform, so IPER, doon po sa pinakita naming plataforma sa kanila. Wala lang po ito pinanggagalingan na philosophy of governance at nakita rin hindi mature ang inyong plataforma. Anong reaction niyo po doon?
Siguro hindi niya na naintindihan na ang tumulong sa aking mag-craft niyan ay mga dating chief economic planner ng bansa at isa sa mga top government economist ng bansa, graduate sa Harvard, graduate sa London School of Economics. Ang ibang mga tumulong sa akin dyan, mga profesor sa UP, profesor sa PUP, iba-ibang eskwelahan ang tumulong sa akin since 2004, in-update namin yan. So doon sa mga taong ang kaisipan ay puro tsurya, hiwala yung effectiveness in the transformation of character, transformation which is the basis of the transformation of political and economic and social life ng bansa. Talagang sa tingin nila siguro, ganyan ang kanilang criticism.
Okay, Brother Eddie, maraming salamat po sa aming pagbabalik, mga kontrobersya at personal na issue sasagutin ng kandidatong si Brother Eddie Villanueva.